Every smooth window begins as raw sand before we jump inside the factory. This molten stream is the heart of flat glass production, where sand finally becomes liquid glass. We'll see how this sand is measured, mixed, melted, and flattened into glass sheets. This plant runs continuously, requiring careful material control from the first bucket of sand onward.
Alongside the massive flat glass line, smaller artisanal operations transform glass in more hands-on ways.
Each silo holds a carefully measured ingredient: silica sand, soda ash, limestone, and recycled glass cullet.
Soda ash lowers the melting temperature, and limestone stabilizes the glass structure. Uniform mixing ensures the glass melts evenly, avoiding bubbles and defects.
Small sample checks keep the recipe within tight tolerances before melting.
Dust extraction protects workers and keeps the process stable while moving large volumes of sand.
This is where the batch will be melted into a continuous pool of molten glass. The batch is fully melted here before it spreads into a broader pool. The glass must stay at extremely high temperature long enough to eliminate bubbles and unmelted grains. The forehearth lets operators fine-tune temperature before the glass touches the float bath. The glass floats on tin to become perfectly flat and uniform in thickness. These systems constantly adjust speed and thickness to keep every sheet within strict tolerances. Once the flatness and thickness are established, the glass moves steadily toward controlled cooling. The controlled atmosphere prevents the glass and tin from reacting with air and introducing defects. The glass must now be cooled slowly to relieve internal stresses and prevent cracking. carefully graded temperature zones slowly bring the glass down to room temperature without warping. From here, the fully formed glass sheets will soon be cut, stacked, and finished for real-world use. By the time the ribbon leaves the leader, internal stresses have been reduced so the sheet can be cut safely. Automatic sensors continuously check width and alignment to avoid downstream waste.
This section will cut the continuous ribbon into manageable sheets for handling and transport.
A controlled snap along a score creates a precise edge with minimal waste. These stacks will later be moved to finishing and quality control areas for further processing. Hand finishing is used here for special pieces where small adjustments matter. Now that the sheets are cut and stacked, they must be tested and, when needed, tempered for strength. This is how ordinary, non-tempered glass can fail under sudden impact.
Tempered glass is designed to crumble into less dangerous pieces, which is crucial for safety in many flat glass applications.
Only sheets passing these checks continue to be processed and prepared for real-world installations. Certain flat glass products receive thin functional coatings here, such as low emissivity layers for energy-efficient windows. These systems automatically flag tiny distortions, scratches, or inclusions that human eyes might miss at line speed.
Each rack is secured and traced, so sheets arrive safely at construction sites and workshops.
I can't believe they closed the deal that fast.
We still have dinner reservations, right?
Yeah, traffic's not too bad.